Hello and welcome to the weekly update for Prayer at the Heart, the Million Souls campaign. My name is John Whaley and I serve as Chief of Staff for Prayer at the Heart. And I don't know about you, but I am so excited about these days we are living in as I'm watching God move across our nation and the nations. Then I think about what's about to happen. As God has called us to mobilize 1 million Christians to pray for 1 million people to come to Christ between Passover/Easter and Pentecost, 50 days, 1 million people. Just think about the impact that would have on our nation. Many are looking at us and saying that's impossible, and it is. But God, but God. And I know God's heart is that none should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And so I can't wait to see what he has in store for us. We are living in a Kairos moment, my friends. In Ephesians 5:16, Paul reminds us to redeem the time. Make the best use of the time. Make the best use of the opportunity. What an opportunity God's given us. So let's stay the course. Keep focused. Trust me, we're already experiencing warfare, and it's going to ramp up the closer we get to Easter Sunday. So don't let the enemy discourage you. Don't let him distract you. Don't let him dissuade you, because the 1 million is not just a goal. It is a calling. God's called us. He's given us the vision to engage 1 million people with the gospel in a 50-day period, to see 1 million people come to Christ. And it's just the beginning. On the other side of the 50 days, we're already looking toward July 4th, America's 250th, and what God is already calling us to do on that day, to continue calling the church back to revival and seeking God for the next great spiritual awakening. Well, I want to take just a few minutes of your time today just to remind you of some critical resources that you need to already be looking at, whether you are a strategic partner, a board member, a cabinet member, or someone who's just watching this video that's a part of this incredible movement that God has called us to. And this is a movement. This is a movement. And so one of the things I do want to encourage you to do, if you haven't done so yet, please download the prayer guide or order some print copies. We just came out with a revised edition, which has Franklin Graham's endorsement as well as Dr. Floyd's endorsement. And so we want you to begin looking through this prayer guide now, becoming familiar with it. This is an amazing tool, and it's going to help us pray through the 50 days. Pray for revival, pray for awakening, pray for the lost, and pray for every state. Each day we'll be praying for a different state and a people group within that state who needs to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. So go to the website, prayerattheheart.org. I'll put it on the screen in case you haven't memorized it yet, and look under resources, specifically missional resources, and you'll find the prayer guide. Download it, order some print copies today. Also, when you're on that resource page, you'll also see the Operation Andrew pamphlet. Please take time now to download that and begin working through it. It's a great pamphlet. It's short, but it's powerful. It's the tried and true, tested strategy that Billy Graham used for years of just beginning to identify those 3 to 5 people, maybe even more than that. I would say 10, who do not yet know Jesus. Asking God to begin giving you a burden for those people, an opportunity to share the gospel with those people, and the boldness to share the gospel. And not just to them, but others. And we're asking you not just to make your list, but then get together with a few other Christians, a group of 3, you 2 others, come together, pray for each other, with each other every week, share list. So they're praying for your list, you're praying for their list, because I'm excited. We're going to see, I believe, a harvest that we've never even imagined during those 50 days and following the 50 days. And so you want to get the Operation Andrew guide, begin using it now. And pastors, print off as much of these as you need and begin giving these to your people so they can begin getting ready and praying into these 50 days. So the prayer guide, we want to do that. We also want you to make sure you're getting the Operation Andrew guide. Check out the Meet Jesus website that has been developed. This is an amazing website, meetjesus.prayerattheheart.org. This is a website that we've designed specifically for people who do not know Jesus yet, who want to know how to have a relationship with Jesus, but it also includes some follow-up. Here's the next steps. Here's what to do once you say yes to Jesus. So check out the Meet Jesus website. And one of the things, Dr. Small has said several times, and I want to repeat over and over again, this is not about making converts. This is about making disciples. We want to see disciples who make disciples. That's what Jesus called us to do. And so we need some disciple guides. We need some individuals who would walk with these new converts, reach out to them, follow up with them. We want to have an entire network of individuals that we can funnel people to. So let's say somebody in Portland, Oregon comes to know Jesus, but they need to connect with somebody in that area. And so if you would like to be a disciple maker, a disciple guide that walks with someone because you've had experience doing that, or people who have had experience doing that. And pastor, if you're a church that wants to make sure that you're part of the follow-up strategy of following up with these new converts, getting them plugged into a community so they can begin growing in their faith, then please reach out to Randy Ballard. Randy is our discipleship strategist for the Million Souls campaign. You can reach him at randy@rdm-nations.com. Reach out to Randy. He would love to talk to you today. So become one of our disciple guides that will work with these people, follow up with them once they say yes to Jesus Christ. If you haven't downloaded the Bless Every Home app yet, please download the Bless Every Home app. It's called the Bless app now, but you can find it at blesseveryhome.com. That's how you can register. Download the app. It's completely free. When you put your name and address in, it'll give you the names and addresses of the 50 neighbors right around you that you can begin praying for, 5 a day. It will send you every day in your app 5 names to pray for. It'll also send that to you as an email if you prefer that. And you can expand that list, you can shrink that list, and you can create your own mission field. And inside that app, and you'll see this on the website as well, is the strategy of prayer, care, share, and disciple. And so I encourage you, begin using that app. This is part of those people that you want to build relationships with and begin engaging. Remember, your neighborhood is your mission field. It's not just to where you live. It's a mission field that God has placed you in. And one of our partners is Around the Corner Ministries. And that's all they deal with is helping Christians reach their neighborhood. That's their main focus of their ministry. And so a lot of things to be looking at. And this is just a few of the resources. You go to the website at prayerattheheart.org, you'll find other resources we want to encourage you to be looking at and downloading. Last but not least, I want to encourage you. The Friday before Easter, a new movie is coming out called A Great Awakening. It's a story of George Whitefield and the First Great Awakening that helped birth this nation and his unique relationship with Benjamin Franklin. Powerful movie. Opening weekend, we need to make sure that we support this movie. Sight and Sound has put it out, and we're partnering with them, and they're partnering with us in this as well. I've seen it twice. Dr. Small watched it the other night. Amazing, amazing movie. And the gospel is shared clearly. So this is a movie that you want to take your friends that are lost to see. At the same time, it's going to inspire the church like never before to pray for revival, to pray for awakening. It's an inspiring motion picture. So I encourage you, go to their website, A Great Awakening website. Just Google A Great Awakening. You'll find their website. You'll find the trailer. Take time to watch it and pray for Sight and Sound and pray for this new movie that's coming out. Well, I'm excited about these days that we're in. I know that you are too. And so, again, stay the course and go out this week and start talking to some people about Jesus. and start talking to your Christian friends about this Million Soul Campaign. And if you haven't signed up yet, go to the website. Be sure to sign up to be one of the million that's going to be reaching 1 of a million with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And tell your friends to sign up as well. Well, thank you for joining me today. Join us again next week for our next weekly update. I'll be doing some of these. Dr. Small will be doing most of these, and you'll probably see some other faces along the way as well. So thank you for taking time to watch. God bless. See you soon.